retard, did you come? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Give me my shirt.
Hey, today I want to go over this Flathead distributor. Some of the things I did to get it working correctly for me. You might be surprised, so we'll see. I hope this is centered correctly. I'll try to keep it in frame as much as possible, but this setup is for the larger cap, not the crab cap. This is later model 46, I think 46 to 48. So but you can use the crab cap on these, but you have to change the rotor and put the other side clips on to snap on. So, but this comes off fairly easily. So we'll go through some of the procedures. What I want to do is eliminate the retard plate, so you're not getting your advance bouncing all over the place. I know some of the guys say turn the screw in until, or out till it pings, or in till it pings, and then back out a little bit, and then tie it down there. But what I've done is I've eliminated the plunger by removing the retard plate, because this is what bounces all over the place and screws your timing up, makes it bounce all over the place. It sits here and it bounces around and messes with your counterweights. So this is one that I took out. That's pretty well worn. Let me give you an idea what these look like. And we'll get into this. So this is a distributor. We'll get into timing it as well, how to time it, which is a fairly simple procedure. This is a distributor I picked up at Carlisle. And we need to take our clip out. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Alright. I got the clip out. Off the face and out the door. That was a good one. I know some of you guys are familiar. I know some of you guys are familiar with these distributors, but for those who aren't, I'll try to explain the best I can. This point set controls your timing, and this is dwell. Combined together, you get a longer saturation time. This is a little stiff, but I will go over this whole distributor before I put it into service. Alright, this comes out. Of course, I already loosened that. I don't know if the plunger's going to come out. Yep. Little leather pad. That is the brake that rubs against this disc. When you accelerate, you lose engine vacuum. This piston spring tension overcomes whatever vacuum there is, if there is none, and presses this against this disc, which retards the timing. Because back in the day, gas was crap, and you went to accelerate and it would ping. But nowadays, you get decent gas, and really there's no need for this. But what happens is these flop around when you try to get this adjusted right, and your timing's usually all over the place. So I played with it and played with it and played with it, and I wasn't happy with it. So I decided to do something about it. And this is what I came up with. This can come out. Spring loaded. It's your contact. Now, I don't know how easy this is going to be to get out. Jackass. Sometimes I'm a friggin' idiot. Let me get a screwdriver. Helps if you take this screw out. I'm not gonna fret over where the mark is because I will be timing it later. Side. This should come out now. Yeah. You do want to be careful. You don't want to. Break your point set if you're going to be reusing them. Some dried grease. There's brass shim, sometimes it's a steel shim. It goes right here. Hands that don't work anymore. Put that aside. Try not to lose it. Now, try to keep this in shot. And this is what you have. Looks like somebody was in here and bent those tabs already. And people bend these tabs. To try and help it from flopping all over the place. But, you know, let my pick go. This is a fun part too, getting this clip off. Let's have this one not go off the face and out the door. And you still have to get it up over your lobes. It can be frustrating. Patience, it'll come. Come on, you mother father. I usually pinch it by those tabs that go into the camshaft. There it comes. Just work this up, it will come off, and there you have it. Now you got to make sure that you put this clip back on. Well, no, you don't have to put this clip back on. You don't have to put that clip back on. This clip here must remain in place, because if not, this is going to go all over the place. It'll come out inside while you're running and just tear everything up. So that's what I do. I remove that. You can check the tension on those little springs. I bend them a little bit, but somebody's been in here and bent those already, so I'm not gonna play around with it. Take a chance of breaking one. So you can now drop this back in place. Maybe put a little dab of silicone grease in there, but you do pick up lubrication from engine oil. Stick your point plate back in. Screw your contact in. I think there's a tool out there somewhere for that. And let's put our clip back in. And let's try and make sure it doesn't go off the face and out the door. Make sure it's seated all the way in. And now you can put this back in place without your plunger. We can put our tab back in place. I stole the condenser off of this for the distributor that's on the coupe right now. Here's your marks. There's a mark on the distributor too. Now, base timing for these is 4 degrees. Don't tighten this up yet because you still got to move it. And 23 to 25 overall. I think around 25 or 2800 RPM, something like that. I have to check the chart. But timing advance on these is almost immediate up through the scale. 600 RPM, 2 degrees to 800 to 1200 and so on. up to your total advance of 23 to 25. So what I do now is we're going to set the timing. You see this wide portion of your shaft is where you're going to be measuring from to this hole, the edge of this hole. And it will be your left side point set, the one that controls your timing, which is closest to your vacuum brake. So what I do, I'll take and clamp this in the vise. Let me get my meter. If you have the beeper, you don't have to look at the you don't have to look at your meter. So I just put it on signal or sound. There you go. So you want to turn this until that one set of points is just opening. Just like that. And I have a set of scales that I have set up for this. I had one marked, but of course I can't find that scale. Probably lost it at work somewhere. But anyway, you want to take your scale and lay one across that flat side, and you measure from the edge here to the edge of the hole is supposed to be 3/8 of an inch. And we are retarded. So you want to advance it, the screw would go down. Send it around again. If you go past it, don't go backwards with it. Go make another revolution. Just till the point's open. A little too far. Bring it back a hair. Send it around again. Just till it opens. There you go. And you went too far. Just opens. And there we are. And now you can tighten your screw down, and that should put you at your base timing of 4 degrees before top dead center. It's usually between the first and second notches on the top side, and it's closer to the first notch from the center notch. There's 7 notches, and it's usually between these two. I don't know if you can see that. So that's usually where they come out. Let's see. I'm gonna see what I got here. I don't want to move this. I know I have another crab cap and a proper rotor. And you can see the difference. This is going to hit the inside of the cap. I learned the hard way. I tried cutting this off and using it with the cap. All it did was crack the cap and split the rotor. So, you bleed, you learn, as my boss likes to say. Now, you can get the kits on eBay. They come with the clips. It comes with the cotter pins and everything to clip these in place. And, geez, you can get these rotors at Napa. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up my timing light. And I'm going to show you how the Advance works now. Instead of jumping all over the place. Well, no, I didn't feel like putting the distributor back in to show you how it jumps all over the place. But I'm going to hook my timing light up and show you how smooth your Advance or your timing curve is now. And eliminate a lot of my problems. It's just running great now. And this is one of the things I came up with. The light bulb went off of my head, and that retard plate was what's making the timing jump all over the place. Is just eliminate the retard plate. So, and it worked great. But you got to make sure that those 2 tabs inside are both intact, and bend them a little bit. Don't go crazy, because they'll break. I've got a couple of ideas that I'll be making videos on of how to eliminate these tabs, these spring tabs, these spring metal tabs, and using, well, you'll see when I make the video. All right, I will be right back. Going to go hook up my timing light. We're going to turn the power on. Click. It should fire right up. Turn the fan on. Hopefully you'll be able to see the mark I made. jumping all over the place. Like, what is it? The retard thing was in the retard disc. So, corrected a lot of my problems. Hope you guys picked up some good tips on this video. How to time the distributor. No, I turned the dial on it, so that's why that mark was moving towards the end. Yes, by the way, point setting is 14 to 16 thousandths, and dwell is, I'm pretty sure, 32 degrees. So, now you've seen from my last two videos how well this thing's running. So, and that's what I did. I took that retard disc out and just eliminated the plunger. My timing advanced, my timing curve isn't jumping all over the place like they do if that thing was still in place. So, happy Memorial Day, everybody. I hope you enjoy your holiday and enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Check you later. Yeah, one more thing. I will post a link in the description to the charts for the timing curve and your dwell settings. It's all on Van Pelt's website, but I'll post a link in the description so you guys can reference it yourselves. All right. Thanks. Catch you later.